Can I cross-examine a witness at trial during cross-examination without being angry, without being nasty, without being obnoxious? You want to know the answer to that question? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. We are so familiar with what goes on in the movies and with legal dramas on TV. And we always see that cross-examination tends to be the highlight, the pivotal point of the entire show. And we know that during cross-examination, that's the pinnacle, where the attorney questioning this witness all of a sudden makes their key point and they hammer it home over and over and over again. It makes great drama, it makes great tension. But guess what? You will find that the best trial lawyers in New York, when now in an accident case or a medical malpractice case or even a wrongful death case, who are now at trial cross-examining witnesses, you will find that the best attorneys do not have to be nasty. They do not have to be obnoxious or arrogant. You want to know why not? Because you can achieve so much more by being respectful, by being polite, by having a nice soft manner about you. You know, the very first time I encountered this scenario was probably the first time I observed a trial. It was fascinating to me. I couldn't believe it. I was watching in the back of the courtroom and I see this elderly gentleman, this elderly attorney get up from his seat and go over and begin cross-examination. And he was so respectful to this witness. He was so nice and so pleasant. But after 15 minutes, he had poked so many holes in this witness's testimony, it was clear to everyone in the courtroom that what this lawyer did with a smile on his face was he destroyed this witness's credibility. And that was the first time for me, so many years ago, that I began to realize, you know what? You don't have to be nasty and obnoxious on cross-examination, because cross-examination does not equal angry examination. You can accomplish everything you need to by being respectful, by being polite. And there are different strategies to use, and obviously there are certain times when you want to be outraged and you want to show that righteous indignation and you want to show the jury how upset you are. That's fine. There's a good place and time for that. But the majority of attorneys who are excellent at what they do, you will find that they don't always have to be nasty and obnoxious and arrogant when cross-examining a witness. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these civil lawsuits here in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need to be answered first, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.